Hey everyone, it's Tyler from Universal Rackets, also known as Pickleball with Tyler, and today we are going over different types of shots. We're going over offensive, neutral, and defensive shots. Let me do that again. Offensive, neutral, and defensive shots. If you can think about the height of the ball while you're up at the kitchen, you're going to be able to determine if you can go for it, pull the trigger, if you can be, let's say, neutral, or if you have to make sure you dink it back or get the ball low and keep it in play. So the first thing, let's go over offensive, the most fun one. Offensive shot. What does that mean? When the ball is super offensive, how can you tell? When the ball is high up in the air. When the ball is above the net, this is an offensive ball. Why is this an offensive ball? Because look, the ball, my paddle is higher than the net. So what can I do? I can go down on the ball. If it's super high, I can snap my wrist. Maybe if it's this high, I can roll it. But anything high, that's when you want to go big because you can come down on the ball. Now, unless the ball is with your arm, or unless the ball is at your paddle when your arm's fully extended, you don't go down. Again, so if it's an offensive ball and it's as high as my paddle when my arm's fully extended, then I can come down. But where too many players go wrong and they net their offensive ball is when the ball's around this high. Yeah, it's over the net, it's offensive, but they go like this. Look, if I go like this, where's the ball gonna go? It's gonna go directly in the net. So instead of taking an offensive ball up high like this, why? Because my arm's this high, there's my paddle. If it's lower than that, I need to turn my paddle to the side and do a roll. So again, if the ball's super high, where my paddle is extended, I can come down on it. But if the ball's around this height, watch, I'm going to turn my paddle to the side, and then I'm going to do a roll over the ball. By doing a roll, it's going to get my paddle below the ball. I'm going to make contact above the ball, and then I'm going to be able to roll it down. So it's kind of going to look like this. Here we are. So again, here we are. So watch. The ball's this high. I'm putting my paddle down, and I'm going to roll the ball. That was a bad one. So here we are. I'm going to roll the ball when I hit. Now, if the ball is around my chest, maybe it's above the net, but it's either around here or lower, from here to here, here to here, I'm going to think that it's neutral. So if I ever get a ball that's around my chest, even if it's above the net, I'm going to either, if it's a forehand, I'm going to hold my paddle out here. But if it's a backhand or anything over here, look, I'm going to get it, my paddle out here and take it as a backhand. So this is what I'm going to be doing if it's a neutral shot. I'm not going to be going like this or like this, right? I'm going to be doing this. Why am I doing that? Because look, if I come on top of the ball and I go down, where's the ball going to go? In the net. So if a ball's ever around your chest area, what are you going to do? You're going to be neutral. So that means you're not offensive, you're not defensive, but you're trying to create an opportunity, right? When you're neutral, the goal is to get the next ball offensive. So if I ever have a ball around my chest, look what I'm going to do. I want you to keep on watching. What am I not doing that I did when I had those offensive shots? I'm not taking a big swing, right? You want to think short and compact, like a staccato note. You don't want to be moving too much. You either want to be here, you want to be here, here, maybe a little bit, right? But you want to keep it very short. You want to think of a block, okay? Now, if the ball is low, that means you are on defense, okay? So again, if I ever get a ball that's low here, I want you to think right now. So I'm below the net. How do I get the ball in from here? How do I get the ball in from here? You guys know? What do I have to do? I have to hit it above the net, right? I can't hit this ball down because it's so low. The only chance that I have when I get the ball low is I have to hit it up to get it over the net. Now, if you're advanced or you're intermediate advanced and you want to get good, what you're going to do is when you get a low ball like this, if it's a low volley, you're going to have soft hands and you're going to then hit it real slow, right? Hit it nothing and dink it back over. So if you can get it low, if you have a low ball and you're on defense and you can dink it back, that's amazing. But if you can't do that, your number one goal is when you're down here is to just keep it short and try to get the ball back. You are not going for broke here, right? The only shot that you have is getting the ball back. The main goal is to not pop the ball super high up, like I said before, because if I have it low and I pop it super high up, now that person has what? If it's super high, quizzing you guys, an offensive shot. So when it's low, you need to know that there's nothing to do but to let it go. No, I'm kidding. But you got to keep it slow when it's low. You got to be loose and just try to get it back. This is where dinking comes in, right? What is the whole goal of dinking? The goal of dinking is to neutralize your opponent and to then keep on dinking with your opponent until they mess up, pop up the ball, and then smash it down. So if you ever get a low ball, I want you to think that you're going to then dink, okay? So again, high ball, come down, you're on offense, okay? Neutral ball, you're going to keep it short and compact, try to create an opportunity. But again, when it's low, you're going to try to then dink it over, hit it into the kitchen, so then your opponent can't smash it. That's why dinking is such a big thing. Because if someone dinks to me, my goal is to dink it back. Because if I don't, I'm going to pop it up and they're going to smash it down. Now, this is for beginner, intermediate, club level, recreational level pickleball players. You may see on YouTube, and I'll probably get some comments, just kidding, I'm just starting out this YouTube channel, but you'll see someone gets the ball at their chest and they rip the ball. Notice if I get a ball at my chest and I'm able to hit an offensive shot, what am I able to do? What am I doing? Right? If I get my ball out of my chest, right? If I get my ball in my chest, boom. What am I doing with my legs? I'm dropping my center of gravity. So look, if it's this high, right? That's offensive. This high is offensive, right? Watch, if I drop my legs, now I can get under the ball and lift it over the net. So that's a little bit more advanced tactic, but you may see some players, some advanced players, take offensive shots when the ball is a little bit lower because they're dropping their legs, lowering their contact points so they can get under the ball. So next time you go on court, I want you to think, again, if it's high, you're on offense. When it's up here with your arm extending, then you can come down. If it's middle or around your chest, you have to be neutral. You're going to just block the ball. And if it's low, you're going to then dink it back. You're on defense. Your goal is to neutralize your opponent and hit it back to the kitchen. So I hope you guys got some advice, some good content from this video, some good tips. Next time you're on court, try to use this. Try to think, is it high? Is it middle? Is it low? When should I pull the trigger? When the ball's up here, right? I put the link to my Instagram description, my company Universal Rackets Instagram description. What else did we put in the description? I'm not sure. Have to work on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, also we host daily meetups or weekly meetups every Monday and Wednesday, free online pickleball coaching. So make sure to check out my meetup. I put it in the link in the description. Have a good one, guys. I hope you guys use these tips, and I'll see you on court next time. Bye.